Hey, it's May 2nd, and we find ourselves in Psalm 133. This psalm is another one of the Psalms of Ascent that the Jews would sing as they literally went up into Jerusalem. It was written by King David, probably around or about the events that we read in 2 Samuel chapter 5, when David became king over all 12 tribes of Israel. It speaks of how good it is to live in unity with others. Verse 1 says, "Behold, how good and pleasant it is when brothers dwell in unity." David then gives two illustrations that might need a little explaining. Verse 2 says, "It is like the precious oil on the head, running down on the beard of Aaron, running down on the collar of his robes." Now my first thought was, ew, gross, but David is describing the anointing of Aaron as high priest in Leviticus chapter 8. The anointing oil they would have used was a perfumed oil that would have been very pleasant to smell. In fact, the recipe for the anointing oil is described in Exodus chapter 30, verses 22 through 24. It included olive oil, myrrh, cinnamon, aromatic cane, and cassia. Unity is pleasant, like the pleasant, unique smell of the anointing oil. The second illustration is in verse 3, which says, "It is like the dew of Hermon," and that's the highest mountain in Israel, "which falls on the mountains of Zion. For there the Lord has commanded the blessing, life forevermore." Now, if you've ever camped or lived near where there was water, you know what it's like to go out early in the morning when it's cool enough for the dew to condense on the plants and the other surfaces. There is a beauty as the sunlight glistens and shimmers in every single drop, and there is a clean, cool, refreshing feeling in the air. David is saying living in unity among others is like that, beautiful and refreshing. So what can we take away from today's passage? Well, in a world so filled with conflict, living in unity with others is to be highly valued and enjoyed. It is pleasant, it is beautiful, it is refreshing. My prayer for us today is what the Apostle Paul wrote in Romans chapter 12, verse 18. He writes, "If possible, so far as it depends on you, live peaceably with all." It is one of the marks of a Christian. As Jesus himself said, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God." Now, if you haven't done so yet, please download our Through the Bible reading plan at aspericommunitychurch.org/throughthebible. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.